What is going on, everyone? So for this week, I decided to do something different, and that is I'm gonna tell you about what we did this previous weekend in London and Ireland. And instead of vlogging everything I did, we're all gonna tell you stories of our depictions. I think it's important to honor our past, and that we're gonna tell our stories through oral depictions, just like our ancestors did, passing it down from generation to generation. Our ancestors didn't have the awesome technology we have in the modern day, and think about all the epic stories they could have told, and think of all the images that were imagined through them telling these stories. I could already tell this vlog is gonna be epic, as you guys could think all the imagery that we saw throughout this weekend, because it was for sure epic. And I can tell you why it's gonna be epic, because I have the literacy and storytelling skills at the college ed level. Well, that's not really as impressive anymore because everyone in this program does. Okay, for reals though, this is what really happened. But in Ireland, while I had my camera in my hands, a cold gust of wind blew into it and it completely froze, and right when I saw my camera, everything was lost. But I ain't even mad. Are you kidding me? For reals. I am bitter. I'm salty. I'll grab a thesaurus and read every single synonym from this book about the word angry, but I can't, because it's a French book. Normally you'd be seeing me taking selfies all around the world. This is not the case. You see this face? Not entertained. This time, instead of me telling everything that's going on, I'm going to give you everyone's point of view of what they saw throughout the entire vlog.
I'm going to do a shout out to Sammy back home, because she's probably watching this. I will see you in a few days, babe. I cannot wait. First, we went to the Harry Potter exhibit, and the Harry Potter exhibit was very fun because I love Harry Potter, and I reread the books almost every summer. And it was really cool seeing the set of the movies, walking in the Great Hall, and all that good stuff. Calvin got to open the doors because it was his birthday.
What did you give Calvin for his birthday?
I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say that on the vlog, so...
Ireland at any point?
Yes, we did. After 2 days in London and seeing the city and all that we could of it, we went to Ireland after sleeping in the Luton airport on the floor, which kind of sucked. We went to Ireland, we went to the Guinness factory, went to Cliffs of Moher the next day, which was absolutely stunning, and it was gorgeous. It was one of the most cool natural things I've ever seen. And as we're on the Cliffs of Moher, Calvin looks down at his camera and realizes that he has lost all of his footage from this trip, which is why you're here and I'm here.
Nice. So how many times did you strike Calvin with a switch upon realizing his mistake?
See, I wanted to do one for every lost photo, but see, the problem is the switch would have broke by the thousands of switches that would have been.
Yeah, he's kind of a picture whore, isn't he?
Kind of is. I guess I'll just have to impose some sort of other punishment later or something.
Just keep spreading those shutters for everything he sees.
Car bombs. Well, the riots were not quite to the point of car bombs, but they were throwing beer bottles and other empty alcohol containers at the police, and that was quite interesting. Kelvin got some great footage of it, which you would be able to see if it weren't for the fact that he lost it.
Do you prefer to be called Toby or Kunta Kinte?
If I had to choose between those two, I'd definitely pick Toby.
Okay, good, because I was going to call you Toby anyway.
Okay. Well,
all right, so
no
Carl,
consensus.
Where did you go during the long weekend?
London and then Dublin, Ireland.
Do you actually have relatives in Ireland, Patrick? I was just trying to insult your pale skin.
All the alcohol is very good, I've been told, although also very expensive, and we won't be further addressing that on video.
What money did you spend on this weekend?
According to my bank account, it was way too fucking much for the entire weekend.
File your taxes, you just put down way too much.
Oh, I don't file taxes because I don't believe in supporting the New World Order that Obama's trying to bring about to the country.
You're just frustrated by this, or do all of Kelvin's vlogging activities bother you? Because most of them bother me.
I mean, he doesn't know, but man, we are here. So I poured in hours and hours of dedication into this thing. I thought about what to say, what to do, and what I had to do to impress everyone that viewed the vlog. Little did I know that all went to waste, and I'm not even that salty.
I am so salty!
Okay.
When Calvin told you that he had lost all the footage you had slaved over to make his vlog entertaining for once, did you simply stare deeply into space contemplating, or did you shriek and rip out your hair as madness consumed you, babbling into the darkness forever?
So, he used this information of him losing his vlog as a sword to pierce my heart.
Pierce
He
it?
looked me in the eyes and said, Peter, I just lost all of our footage. And we were right next to the cliffs of Moher, right on the edge, and I didn't know what to say. I was so close to just jumping off and ending my life right there. But then Harrison was right there. He was like, Peter, it's okay. Calvin's vlog will be better because what is better than his footage is us, is me. Just me and my words and my beautiful face. And that's what really matters in the end. And Hunter's chest hair.
Always.
Oh,
Always and forever. Can you still be friends with Calvin, knowing that he's so incompetent?
No,
Is that just a hard no?
it's just a hard hush.
Hard hush hush hush. Your favorite part of watching a riot?
My favorite part of watching the riot was Harrison's squealing, screaming, little girl attitude. We were about 5 feet away from the riot, right behind the police officers. And they were like, "Break zone," as the riders are throwing cans and yelling, "Ah!" And I'm like, "Yeah, me and Cole and Kevin were like, yeah, this is awesome, we're experiencing something." But then you hear Harrison, the 6'6" guy in the background, "Hey, what you doing, buddy? It was the dumbest thing. It's freaking funniest thing I've ever heard.